Welcome to my channel, Tiny Table Messages. Hi. Alright, so let's see what comes out. We're doing a general timeless message. So let's see. I hope you guys are all doing well. Alright, so we have the Two of Pentacles coming out first with the Four of Pentacles. So finances might be a bit of an issue. We have the World card. I'm turning that one around because it is a nude card. Okay. So finances definitely can be highlighted at this point in time. If it's not your finances, then it also can be time management. You may be trying to figure out what you can do or how you can put things into perspective, so you can do this, so you can do that, so you can wear multiple hats and get it all done. But for the most part, it seems like it is finances. Some of you may be trying to figure out how to either incorporate another business or maybe even apply for jobs while you're at work. It depends on your circumstance, of course, but it does feel like you're trying to maneuver a way of earning extra cash and currently holding on to the cash that you have. Your intuition might be saying something with this High Priestess card. Do this, do that. But a lot of you may be feeling as though, you need to do something. So let's look into it. So we do have this Magician and this High Priestess energy, okay? We have the Lovers and the World card. So what this is letting me know, it feels as though you are trying to manifest a certain reality or a certain destination. And you could be using your intuition, or your intuition is telling you that you need to manifest a new direction or a new situation, okay? Also, that is Virgo, Pisces, Gemini energy. So that couldn't be your sign. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy that is of and around. And with the World card, that's a fixed energy. So that's Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. So you can be any of those signs as well. So let's see. Money seems to be the issue, babe. I'm just going to go on a limb and say that, because look at this guy. He's trying to hold on to what he has. This is also the Four of Pentacles. So let's see what's going on. Maybe a past circumstance is creeping up, or a past circumstance may have put you in this position. So now you're just trying to find your way out of it. How can I release myself from the past? And this could be, this could have been a person that, you align with that maybe messed things up. But this could also be debt from college. This could be credit card debt. This could be, refinancing a home and things like that. It feels like whatever it is that you have taken on, you're trying to find a way up out of it. You may be feeling as though you aren't able to either ask friends, family for a loan. You may also feel as though you aren't able to go to the bank to get a loan. There's something here that makes me feel, and even if this is not, getting a loan, it kind of feels like you are trying to figure it out on your own without the assistance of an organization, of someone else, of, a second party. You could be trying to kind of get through this by yourself. Maybe for some of you, you don't feel as though you can talk to anybody. You can say anything. You're just hoping to get into a stable position. We have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom again, but the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. So it might be deciding on whether to leave someone behind so that you are able to thrive, or maybe even leave a position behind so that you can thrive. It feels like there's something attached to the past, or something that you want to leave in the past. And again, this can be debt, this can be a person. But it's all under the, I need to let this go. My intuition is telling me I would probably do better in a different circumstance without this person, or without this whatever that's holding me back. And I feel like for some of you, it could be bittersweet. So maybe you're downsizing. Because it really doesn't show too many other people. It kind of shows that you are quietly making decisions on your own. Yeah, it feels like you're quietly making decisions because you don't want to hear pushback from people. So you're not telling anybody about this. There could be one person you have in mind that you would like to talk to, but it feels like this person will either go against whatever it is that you're trying to do, or they have some sort of rebuttal, some sort of debate. Like, you can't talk to this person about whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I feel like that bothers you as well. Let's see. I kind of thought we would get something a lot different than this. Now, for those of you who are coming out of a situation where somebody was taken from you, somebody was ciphering it from you and stuff like that, you know for a fact that your intuition is telling you you have to get out of this situation. You have to set some sort of boundaries or create boundaries. Now, if you're locked into a position and you feel as though you're underpaid, you have to start putting out those applications so that you are able to get another type of job or position or whatever the case may be. So whatever it is that you do have to do it. I wouldn't wait around because it feels like you need the circumstance to change almost immediately. And because you don't have the help of people around you, it kind of feels like you're going to have to fight to get what you need and get what you want. Let's see. Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, for some of you, it's family that you got to walk away from or get away from. Your family could have been stealing from you. Yeah. Your family could be keeping you in a really tough situation and you know it. And maybe that's why you're not speaking to somebody. That's why you're not saying it. That's why you're not voicing your opinion, because if you tell them, it's like they're the reason why you're in this predicament in the first place. It does feel bittersweet, but at the same time, if you believe you would be better off without someone or them, and that's what your intuition is telling you, then you really have to do what's best for you, because it does feel like there is someone or something draining you, whether this is your time or your money, and it really seems like a money type of thing. And the fact that you don't have people around that you're able to talk to about it, or Because it almost feel like they could be saying, oh, that's not true, or I don't know. Like it feels like maybe people could be, with this Nine of Swords being here and this Two of Swords, with the Four of Swords, it feels like anything that you would bring up in regards to what's happening, people could say, oh, well, you're just imagining that, or you tripping, or you not, that's not real. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you didn't doctor the documents and steal my money? That's not what y'all did? Because it seems like it could be a couple of people. If it's family, it's like it's more than, it's like two or more people who did something together to reap some sort of benefit off of you. Like this could be, you know, I mean the very cliche stolen inheritance, but this could also be insurance fraud, because you're out here trying to juggle what it is that you're trying to do, whereas there are people who are sitting here living off of your income or living off of your money, and you feel like if you remove yourself from the situation, you would be a lot better. And that's why you're not saying it, because maybe you have a plan to leave, you're making a decision to leave quietly. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of feels like that would probably be the smartest choice. But it's something about this Five of Cups. Let me check into that. Hold on, because the Five of Cups is under here too. It makes me feel like these, like they would try to prevent you from leaving, or like, now this is going on the limb, and I know it cannot be for everybody, but it almost makes me feel like they would say you need to be committed. Oh, they've always been a little bit crazy. They think that, you know, people are stealing from them, because with this lady here, you know what I mean? Like, she's running from the birds that, or bats, that potentially may not be bothering her, but she feels real danger. And with this Ace of Wands and then the Five of Wands, it's like, let's say you feel real danger, or you feel uncomfortable. You don't feel good in this place. So you try to leave, but then they hold you back, or then they fight to make you stay, or, you know, challenge you in some sort of way. And that's what I feel like, is there's something weird here that it's almost like keeping you in this place so that they can continue to reap some sort of benefit. I don't know, it seems crazy to me. Because with the Queen of Pentacles being here, the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Cups, you could have thought about this before. And maybe before you told somebody about it. Maybe before you said, you know, you trusted somebody among the group, but you should not have. And it feels like they pulled you back in. So now you have to do it quietly. That's what your intuition might be telling you. And I do understand that this is not for everybody, but it is for somebody. Yeah, you have to make it. I really feel like it's a bunch of them. I don't know if this is your family, or if this is like a group of people trying to siphon from you and take from you, but it just feels like without you in the picture, it can't happen. So they have to keep you. Or they have to slow you up or slow you down. Because maybe you receive checks in some sort of way. And if your checks stop, then they don't get fed or they don't get anything. I don't know, collective. This is a little bit strange. But either you have some foul family or foul individuals around you trying to take from you. Excuse me. Now, if this has nothing to do with a group of people or family or whatever, like I said, there could be a strategy in place for you to overcome your past history, whether this is debt, whether this is linking up to somebody who put you in debt, things like that. This is making a strategy in order to get out of it. But I am feeling real heavy that there is some group of people, whether this is family or maybe an ex's family, who the hell knows, that is trying to take something from you. And you're gonna have to do it in in secret, or you have to do it quietly. So what I would say, collective, is keep making your plan for the great escape. Okay, because at this point, I think that is the best bet to get out of this situation, whether that is whether this is your family, a group, or if this is your own personal debt or debt tied to someone else. Keep making a plan to, silently to get out of the situation. Even if you feel like there's a trusted individual, just keep it to yourself. You could trust you. Just keep it to yourself for now. And once everything is situated and you are where you need to be, honestly, I would still keep it to myself as well, because if you end up getting out of the situation and you're peaceful and you're in a calm state, you're happy and thriving, then obviously the person who you thought you can trust wasn't ever a person who you could trust, because you ended up still being in a peaceful state at the end. You get what I'm saying? So, because I feel like the person you told betrayed you. You thought that they were solid. They weren't. And that's how you got back into the situation, or you were roped in, or something happened, whatever the case may be. And this might not even be like, your family could have took maybe your grandparents' money, maybe your mom, your dad, your whomever, your aunt's uncle money, and it was supposed to go to you. But they somehow they didn't give it to you, but they still got the checks. You know what I mean? So something is fishy here, is what I want to say. It's really, really fucking sketchy. So again, what I would say is continue to make your moves in silence. Continue to do the things that you need to do in order to get out of this situation. And it's going to be bittersweet. You will get out of the situation, but you just have to do it silently. You have to keep it to yourself, because there's somebody or multiple people that you cannot trust in this situation, because they all want something. All right, that has been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll see ya.